Hello, and welcome. Oh, hold on. Fan's on. Fan off. Hello, and welcome back to the Farlander Patreon server. I am back on here for a reason of suspicion of tampering of my builds. I think I've been partially pranked, maybe. And that zombie seems to be taking an interest in me. And my suspicions seem to have merit. As you can see, some flags. Oh boy. Some of you, especially ones that were on the server, might remember that our good friend Druvir, yep, for oh, ooh. First, the it's the word I'm looking for. Swiss. National Day. Is that the word we're looking for? I don't know. Somebody sounds. He covered the entire server with these banners. And, learning his lesson after they were there for months and people didn't take them down, he decided only to hit a few select people who reacted to the fact that it was that time of year again. And that is why I jumped on the server, because I was one of those people that reacted. So, we get to go on a scavenger hunt for flags. Woot. So, I guess while I'm walking around collecting flags, I can go on a bit of a rant and maybe just talk about things going on. Currently, I have been doing a lot of work on my Jeep desk, which some of you have maybe seen the videos for. He did not get the outhouse good. That wouldn't be a sanitary place to put a flag. But I've been putting a lot of time into that and effort into making my desk and making it a quality desk. I'm trying my best to really make something that is a good representation of what I'm capable of doing. And so far I think it's coming out pretty good for what I've done. And I'm actually getting close to a quote-unquote finishing point. Ooh boy. So this is gonna be difficult. Right now, I've almost got the second fender on, then it's a matter of getting the grill on, and then really just clear coating it, and then tearing it apart and reassembling in my room. I also have to do some wiring to get the lights to work, but that's stuff I could do in my bedroom when it's in place. So, it's really getting there, and I'm really happy on how it's coming along. However, kind of a side effect of me pouring so much time and effort into getting that project done is a lot of other things are suffering from it. So, my modding for spin tires has come to a complete end. Well, not end, I shouldn't say, a halt. I have an empty. I have a stack of cookies because I wanted to tame some birds, and because some people told Minecraft that if you feed chocolate chip cookies to birds, they'll die because they have trouble with processing chocolate, much like dogs do, and they die. But it's Minecraft. What makes sense in Minecraft to that extent? I thought it was a little bit silly to remove that mechanic and then make it so you have to feed them seeds, and I thought it was perfect because it gave you... Hey, someone put a block there. I wonder if he bothered to go down here. But it gave a unique reason to make cookies for once. He did. So I was really happy about that. It was cool. What? What? I may have been pranked twice. Unless it's part of this prank. And TDW apparently was here. Thank you, TDW. But it added a really neat aspect to the game. I thought it made it a unique reason to do that. But now you just kind of give them the normal seeds, so it's like breeding chickens and whatnot. Oh, and I didn't sprint because that's not my sprint button. Let's get back to that in a second. Wow, I got on quite the tangent there. So anyway, back to where I was. Actually, let's hold that thought and see what this is all about. Dear Mr. Bowers, this is what you might call... Jeez, okay. Less dramatic and bouncy. A blitzkrieg attack into your home. We are here to plunder all your goods. Joke's on you. I don't mind for diamonds and stuff, so I have no plunder. And I'm an absolute introvert, so I have no wives or children. And, oh, spray paint obscene things. What? I am not okay with this. So, I have a minor army occupying my basement. Oh, Drevier, trying to hide it behind the army. This is a good one. Nice one. I'm feeling I could be searching for hours for all these. And I might just do that just for fun. I probably won't talk for hours though. So, yeah, we got double pranked. So, I have to get TDW back, and I have to get Drevier back for all this. So, back to the original topic on hand of I'm looking forward to getting this desk done because two things. Those of you who've been following me, my videos lately, you've seen me doing a bunch of stuff with the FC, driving it around, going to car shows and Jeep shows and lots of pictures, and I absolutely am in love with the FC and driving it around, and I'm enjoying it. However, those of you who've been around for a while know I also have a 1948 flat fender Jeep, and I really miss it. Right now, with the flat fender, it has completely shot front output bearing on the transfer case. It is like completely wasted. It doesn't leak fluid as much as it just purges it. And I need to fix that because it's not an easy thing to replace all of that. Missed the door from when I got pranked by Xavier. But it's it's not that easy to constantly top that off like it is engine oil. With an engine oil leak or something, you gotta pull a 9/16 bolt out and fill it up, and you gotta crawl underneath, and you gotta pump it with a hand pump. It is a pain in the butt. So it's not that easy to keep putting fluid in, and you go through a lot of fluid doing it this way because it constantly drains it. So I really need to get to fixing it and get back to enjoying it. I really want to get back to the point where I can drive all of my Jeeps around. And on that same token, my Cherokee is sitting, not being driven because it has a bad brake line, and unfortunately it's the hard line, which means I gotta run the entire hard line from the brake master cylinder to the passenger side, and that is going to be a pain. Ooh, I missed 2 spots there. That's unfortunate. 3, 2. Alright. So I can remember. But I really want to get working on that. However, that one is being sidelined because I don't have the capital money to do what I plan to do, which is to lift it while I'm doing the work. Because if I'm going through trouble of doing brake lines, I might as well do a suspension lift and all the other odds and ends I need to do with that. Because, well, that's what I do. I just overdo things, and I really want to get to it. Alright, nothing down here. Well, it doesn't seem like him to not put one down here. He did not put one down here. So I have both of those Jeeps to get fixing once I get done with the desk. I'm definitely going to start with the CJ because it's, like I said, I have everything I need for that. I don't have to put any money into it. I just got to put time. And I'm going to hopefully get working on that. I look forward to getting to work on that. Oh, there is one up there. Jerk. So, and I saw you. I just have been in the mood to just make progress and do things, and I've been accomplishing that goal because I have done so much progress on this desk, like way more than I ever imagined and way faster than I ever imagined to make progress. And I've been really proud of how I'm doing it. It's still taking a very long time, but it's a very big undertaking that I've done or taken on by trying to build this desk from scratch, and especially without having prior experience doing stuff like this. I've never had done any welding or anything. Oh, that was, I almost died. I never had experience welding. I haven't done any of this kind of work before. I'm a creative person to an extent. I'm not the most creative person. Let's grab cookies. Gardex has left the game. Bye. I'm not the most creative person. I love. I'm a very idea centered kind of creative person. I have a lot of ideas, and not always the skill set or the perseverance to enact those ideas. So it's fun for me to finally take something, an idea, and actually follow through, and something, especially on something so ambitious as making my own computer desk. And I'm really looking forward to making more progress and getting things done on this, and I just hope I can kind of continue the momentum forward of making progress on this. And what else is going on in my life? Kind of something else that's affecting me. It's not, obviously it's not affecting me hugely because I'm still making all this progress on the Jeep desk, but work, I work full-time as a kind of my title is process engineer and R&D chemist. The R&D chemistry portion of my job is limited because I spend so much time on the process of the plant I work at. Ooh, I kind of liked how that hid the pumpkin. Anyway, I'm as and the reason for that is the company obviously has more interest in me working on production-based applications, because production projects make money directly or save money directly. So obviously it makes more sense to work on something like that rather than R&D, which R&D doesn't directly make you money. It'll set you up to make money, but it doesn't directly make you money. I don't think I checked up here. So I technically am an R&D chemist, but I don't do a whole lot of R&D chemistry nowadays. Oh, and of course, I knew it. But the caveat to that is, the nice thing about R&D chemistry is you'll always be under pressure because of deadlines and stuff like that. But it's usually a pretty limited stress job, because you don't have to, you're not under production stress, like where every minute you waste or it takes you to finish something, you're losing money. Whereas in production, that can happen if you have something go wrong and you're up another door. Oh yeah, I left this one because it made sense to have it there. If you have something go wrong in production and you don't take care of it right away, every minute you take costs the company money. So it's a much higher stress than I'm under when I'm working on these projects, and my responsibilities in this aspect of the company have grown over the period of time I've been working there, and it just keeps growing to the point where I have more work than I could ever even hope to complete. It's a bit overwhelming at times. So that's been kind of weighing down on me. Luckily, I've been able to continue to make progress on my desk with all that going on, and I hope to kind of be able to keep doing it. I fear going and getting overwhelmed by my job and the stress and everything. I've to this point been pretty happy on how I've been handling the stress, and it definitely affects me at home. And you always are told to leave the stress of work at work. Don't bring it home with you, because you don't need that in your life. But it is so difficult, and especially when you're working a high stress kind of job like that, it's impossible for it to not affect you. I've seen it with my bosses who also are in the same situation. You do your best to not bring it home, but it's gonna happen. All right, let's see if he hit this house. More importantly, the the base, which I don't know if I've shown this on camera. We'll find, I don't think I have. But right now, I seem to be doing alright with everything, and I'm just hoping to keep it that way and keep making progress on all the projects in my life. And if you're a long-time viewer and watch the content and you like it, I really appreciate it. I don't think I ever talked really about people. And I'm in a tree. Sorry about that. My hard drive filled up, but I cleared some space and I'm back. But once again, if you're a long-time viewer of my content, I really appreciate everyone who watches my videos, because all the videos I make are really just something I enjoy doing. I really enjoy the video editing aspect, and I like especially videos like the Wreckfest videos. I love just watching those back after like a period of time's pass and just laughing at the ridiculousness that is that game and everything that happens with it. And I love the interaction I always have with all the Farlanders, all the people from Cone's Patreon, people I've really felt like I've gotten to know and spend time with, doing videos, doing just playing games without recording, just having fun talking to them, and people I genuinely can say they're good friends of mine. And that concept to me of good friends that I've met on the internet would have made made no sense to me about like 4 years ago. I wasn't all that into computers and electronics. The only thing I did was I played some console video games like N64, and I always played those, but I never really got into the whole online stuff and doing multiplayer. I never did a whole lot of playing games with friends and stuff. So this whole getting to know and be part of communities online stuff years ago to me would have been made no sense. I wouldn't expect to be doing it. But now I'm actually going to be trying to meet up with some people I've played video games with and have become good friends with, like Sebi, trying to meet up with NCW and Alex Nessie from racing leagues, and I would like to meet more of the people I've met and became friends with online. I've just started doing video recording sessions with Yole, and have been really enjoying that, doing Minecraft bingo and just getting into streaming that and doing streaming content too, and just really enjoying everything. And I really think that being part of all these communities and everything has made me a happier person. I don't think if I did all this stuff I would be nearly as happy as I am, because like I've talked about prior, I am a introvert, and I have really bad habits when it comes to dealing with people. I probably the worst habit is, like, I have a really bad habit with dealing with people that I wish I could break, but it's something I always do, and it drives me crazy. Is like I'm good at making friends in real life. I can make friends with people in real life and talk with them and hang out, and once I get to know someone, I can spend time with them and become pretty good friends with them. But then I kind of go through periods where I don't talk to them and I don't know what exactly it is, but I'll just stop talking to them altogether, and it kind of grows on itself, where it's like, well, then afraid of the awkwardness of talking to them again, and then that makes it go on longer, and then it goes that people I used to be really good friends with I haven't talked to in years, and it's not because of reasons that I don't want to talk to them. It's just I get afraid of talking to people, and drives me crazy. So dealing with like doing all these series and stuff has kind of helped me communicate with people more, because it's a lot easier to communicate with people online, and it's also been trying to improve communicating with my friends that I've met in real life and I have in real life. I've tried to spend more time and try to talk to them on a somewhat regular basis, and all this stuff makes me a lot happier than I would be if I didn't become part of these communities. I would definitely just been just not going out and not talking to anyone, and being the workaholic that I am, just kind of working myself into oblivion. So this doing all these videos and playing games with all these people helps me keep my sanity, and helps keep me from being depressed and all those awful things that the human brain goes through. And just like to thank everyone that is a part of that, a part of my life, and is here watching and playing games with me, make me go through life a much happier person. So with that, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Trevere, I will have to pay you back for that prank, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye bye. All these armor stands are lowering my FPS quite substantially.